It's very informative. People are wise and learn a lot about Korea, Koreans and Korea, America.
Hey, KASCON 21. This has been awesome so far. Today's Friday, March 30th. We've got 2 more days. I'm excited. KASCON, y'all rock.
Thank you very much for coming out, and with the homeless people roaming the world, starved and oppressed, while the concentration of global wealth goes into fewer and fewer hands. I'm a Korean-American filmmaker. I started a journey that led me to Cuba, the island of revolution, by making people feel good, not just because American lives are so much more superior, but human lives are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KASCON 21 Talent Show! From the heart of the theater district in New York, please welcome Sides, The Fear is Real.
Friday night, Sides, The Fear is Real is being performed in the ballroom, so please come, or maybe you came when you see this tape. I don't know.
Good.
Right?
You can edit this, right?
Should we start editing now? Expectations for KASCON. Where do we begin? We want to have a lot of fun and have a good time. And
we just think it's important for people, young people in the community, to get a chance to meet each other, kind of see what they have in common, and try to build a community from the ground up. So that's always a good thing.
And having fun. Thank you.
You know the parade, you came to KASCON 21 in San Diego, make some noise. Every year, guys come to KASCON looking for fine Korean girls. But every year, they leave disappointed. I don't know. It's true. Korean women are the most beautiful women on earth, right? Make some noise. It's just that they cover that maybe with like 10 pounds of makeup. Rocky Bull pioneers, they built to break.
screaming like a bitch. Oh no, I'll probably wake up with an itch.
My own stuff and be really, really realistic. Something that says flag.
We need to have a new renaissance in the world. As I said, without which we are not going to see the arrival of the 22nd century. This is a very serious matter. The Korean is the survivor. We have a survivor. The Korean is a survivor. During the Japanese colonial times, many Koreans were sent to Manchuria and Siberia. They have survived all right. Koreans are survivors. In your life environment, be a peacemaker. We can do it because Koreans are uniquely endowed with such a history, such national characters. And I want you to know that you are living testimony of this attribute of Koreans. Don't you ever forget that.
I'm really excited to be here today, especially because this is now, I think, my 4th public appearance that I've been invited to make where I haven't been asked to take off my shirt. You know, I never thought I'd be on TV, but I just thought, what a great opportunity to change some of these stereotypes that I saw growing up that very much defined who I was. And especially in the Asian American community, you know, for a long time, I feel like people have not looked beyond their own careers or look beyond their own families or their own self-interest to really think more broadly about what we can accomplish and what we need to accomplish as a community. I feel like, and I've learned this the hard way, that the only time you really find success is when you follow what you're passionate about. Your parents might give you pressure, you might feel financial pressure to do something more responsible, but really it's when you do what you really care most about that you're going to find the most success.
From the chains in my mind, move me as my soul gives way to the light. Movement in the core as I live for a cause, in the loss through the pain in the center of heart. There's a beat that will bump in the danger of night, bring light to a world that has lost all shine. So shine to the world as the beat brings change, and let the song take us to a brighter day. So here we go. Give us passion, give us
I went to the University of Denver.
Break. I'm talking about Malcolm X, MLK, Gandhi, Tubman, and who's the next.
Says those who lack courage will always find a philosophy to justify.
Poverty, genocide, and slavery, spiritual wickedness in this nation we call free, social, political, spiritual, and so enlightened now becomes metaphysical. See injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
그리고 저는 이제 미국에 와서 살게 된 한국 학생이고 받아들이고 그 다음에 스스로 한국의 운명을 자랑스럽게 생각해왔다고 생각합니다.
So move me so my fears can engage into the fight. Move me so the lost can see the loving God sight. Movement of our feet, though we running back to you.
We're stereotyped about having Han, or we're stereotyped about having this resilience. And for some reason it's really stressed in the Korean culture. And I think if anything, that's one of the best things for me to be stereotyped about, or to have something automatically placed on you, to have that resilience.
It was a very interesting session, both of them. I went to yesterday and today, just to hear on a number of things, both from the Korean side and the Korean American side. And you could definitely see sometimes there were differences in opinions, sometimes there was a lot of similarities, and people were able to ask questions across, and so I think it was very informative.